So that's done for qualifying. Then here we, the race is now next.
Yeah.
We're waiting for the drivers
So,
to ready up.
let's see. Everybody
So all
needs
the
to
tires
be
here.
ready. 25 laps around Winford. Is it
Happy and I'm
time?
also waiting for
Let's
the
see.
lights.
Watch the lights.
Like watching the lights.
Here you go.
And 5 red lights.
And it's a good start for
And the Canadian
Maxi.
Grand Prix.
It's a good start for Maxi. TXH just behind, and YSI, he's got a very good start because he's got right on TXH's bottom. But you've got all of the cars very close together. It's almost sort of humble jump, but YSI's already got to the lead.
YSI just taking the lead.
He's had an incredible start. TXH looking to get past Maxi, not as much yet. Maxi and TXH, they're very close together. TXH seems to have made his way past. They're going up, trying to avoid the bump there. It's going to be a very hard area to go. Lots of the drivers going wide there. YSI has shown glass just there. He gained 1.4 seconds in that first sector from the start, and he's already pulled away by a second. Oh, and Yushi's joined. That's interesting. Yushi, he's... I also may congratulate this wonderful Japanese driver, Yushi, going and winning the Las Vegas Grand Prix out in AWC, one of the top leagues for this game. He obviously should have something to show.
Yeah, and now with White Styles, there's going to be a great competition here.
Yeah, let's try and not encourage the commentator's curse, though. Let's focus back up. Yeah, no more applaud for you. We don't want to give you bad luck. Oh, but that's a bump for YSI. Might be a bit of a corner cut. Not exactly a penalty, though.
Not exactly, but even though he's pulled away, he's not pulled away much now.
He's kept a bit of a gap, but let's see. End of sector 2.
Yeah.
Same. TXH is keeping it rather equal. Seems to have the pace.
Usually just went up to third. Just Maxi. Now he's fighting for that.
Yeah.
Position.
My interest is, should Yushi be promoted to Ferrari at this point? Because he very quick. Oh, sector 2. What's happened there? It's Shah. Shah's out. Shah's out of the Canadian Grand Prix. First retirement. Lap 2. Not lap 3. Ignore that. Lap 2. Shah is out. And not a very good replacement for Thax, sadly.
And it's the saying goes, welcome to Red Bull. That is what happens.
Oh, YSI hasn't pulled away as much as he'd want from TXH. Let's see. TXH is minusculely gaining on the Swedish driver.
And the gap is actually closing a bit by a few times. But still, yeah, it is 1 second.
YSI, interestingly, having the fastest 2 sectors, but still being gained on by DXH because he had a few invalid stuff. So I have a feeling that TXH, he needs to be careful now. Otherwise he's going to get a penalty and he's going to be dropped most likely to 4th.
Yeah, definitely.
But he's got within a second of YSI. Obviously not as clean sailing as he'd want it to be.
He is closing that gap though. But yeah, like you said, he has to be careful not to get a penalty.
Oh, that's I think it's got a penalty. Yeah, TXH, something's happened. Yeah, he has. As soon as he said that, he goes and gets a corner cut penalty. Bahrain driver pushing as much as he can, but not being as careful as he should be. You've got YSI still leading out front. He's having a nicer time. Now these guys are meant to be a bit friendly. These guys are meant to be friendly, of course. Maxi and Yushi, Ferrari and Haas, and of course both of those teams owned by Vitkol, the operator of this server. They should be having a bit of a friendly time, but obviously not, because those two are absolutely going at it. They've gained a lot to Wi-Fi by about a second and a half. Yeah.
Yeah, it's real rapid right now.
TXH, though, on the charge, he's already caught up to the back of these two. He's going for it. And look at that. Maxi's put 2 purples, but then TXH has put 2 purples in. Maxi, why is he struggling? Because what's happened to this guy? He was looking untouchable in qualifying until his last run, of which he just had a small mistake in that last sector. Now he's starting to lose time to the cars behind. Do you think it's just him eking out the tyres? Or is he experiencing some sort of just loss of confidence? Or has he had a slight drift or flip or that we haven't noticed?
Probably, but as we know, he hasn't raced in quite a bit, so it's probably just getting used to the car again.
Yeah. Of course, TXH going minusculely quicker than YSI in Sector 2. He's gone and got past Maxi, because I guess he's got a corner cut. Just confirm that. Yeah, he has. Maxi's gone and got a corner cut. TXH is right behind Yushi, and Yushi just 2.5 seconds behind YSI. Sector 2 again, I'm guessing it's... Oh, who is it? This green flag. It was Marcelo. I'm guessing had some sort of mistake. Oh, what's happened? TXH got another corner cut. Not being careful enough. He looks to just go and get past Yushi, and then gets the corner cut. Now he's dropped back down to 4th. So YSI has not been anywhere near as quick as the others. I mean, the others have just shown that they are extremely pacey. But he's been more consistent. He's managed to just bang in lap after lap. And that's just been... Who's that? Hookaducky? Oh, he's just a bit late. Now, that's interesting. Hookaducky has boxed onto the hard tyres. Obviously, a pit stop. First one to box. It's a 14-second pit loss. He's obviously getting a corner cut. 14 seconds lost from that, roughly. And obviously, is that something showing of what's to come? Now, these three are absolutely going at it for the last 2 spots of the podium. No one wants to finish 4th.
Too much mistakes as well. That's why the gap between them and YSI has increased.
Yeah.
By 6 seconds.
It's getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah. Because they're racing hard as well, getting corner cut to corner cut.
Yeah.
Usually they're holding the ground here, fighting for P2. Maxi is, you can see in the background there.
Oh my gosh. There's no way I just did this. Hang on, sorry. Right. You have been a lovely commentator on the Discord stream, but on YouTube, didn't have you there. Right, now you're heard by YouTube.
I was muted?
No. It was simply... Hookaducky's lost his front wing. It was just a OBS source issue. So Hookaducky's lost his front wing. That's going to be about 21 seconds this time.
Yeah. Trying to do an undercut, but yeah, that's really failing there.
Yeah. I mean, hard tyres here at Winford are not ideal. Just give you a bunch of understeer.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty much provisionally less.
I never think people would actually be saying this, but he's actually a very lucky guy, Mr. Hookadaki, because he's not experienced the problems of a small glitch that's happened. And he's being lapped by the leaders now. That's
Yep.
not ideal. There you go.
All he needs to do now is just cruise back home to get a few points.
Yeah. Now, why
Oh, so now
has
7
just been driving
seconds.
a lovely race. Of course, the rain stopped. Not sure how dry it is right now. Obviously, probably rather dry, I'd reckon. Ooh, what is that?
Ooh.
Oh, and he gets corner cut penalty as well.
Yeah,
They're
TNT
now
going
right
wide there.
behind.
Yep, that gap now closing.
Oh, and TXH boxes.
And TXH into the
TXH into the
pits.
pits. This is going to be about 14 seconds lost. He's going to drop down about 26 seconds behind YSI. It's another set of mediums.
New sets of medium.
So I'm guessing, most likely, a medium soft. That's the most...
Yeah, definitely.
that makes the most sense. Obviously, some drivers are going to try and stick it out a bit longer, but TXH going for a very aggressive strategy.
Esteban does go ahead. But
Yeah.
TXH probably is a slowdown.
Oh, not great for him, is it? He's just gone and boxed for new tyres, and those tyres meant to give him a bit more grip. Oh, and who's that? Shah. Shah has had a bit of a bump, but he looks okay. He's being lapped, though. That's Esteban Ocon, and he's 12 seconds behind, and he's just about to lap Shah. So you've got Yushi, and you've got... The top three are still staying out on those medium tyres. I think these guys are going for a one-stop, while TXH, he's going for a two-stop, and he's only 13 seconds behind YSI this time round. So he is going to go, the Bahrain driver, he's going to try and push as much as he can. But he has to be careful,
Yeah, he needs to make. Yeah, definitely he has to make up that gap because, like you said, 14 seconds lost.
Yeah, I mean,
if they
purple
pit,
sector
he
one
will
straight
take the
away.
lead.
He is going for qualifying laps. Who's that? It's Shah.
Yeah,
No, it's not. No,
too.
it's not. Who is it? Something happened in sector 2. I guess not exactly visible. But TXH is going for qualifying laps right now. He is pushing as much as he can. He's now made his way past Esteban, and he's not pit yet. So he's managed to make his way past. He's now going to try and target Maxi. All the other drivers staying out. It is just TXH, and he is making that time, and making that time rapidly. This might be a very good strategy, but we'll see how it turns out in the end, because lots of things can happen in a race.
Those mediums are definitely going to be worn out by now in lap 15.
Oh, and TXH getting a little bit of a slide, but he's looking okay. Who's that? Is Altus? Altus is fine. He's still in. But YSI, is this going to be a lap where YSI boxes? No. He's gone out very wide, obviously, having no intent. Ooh! 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 What's happened to Yushi? That looks a bit deliberate.
No real wing.
It looks a little bit deliberate, but it also, I don't know. And he's staying out. What is this? TXH up to 3rd place. What on earth has happened to Yushi?
He has the Monza spec, but obviously this is the wrong track.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Obviously not a track where you want this to happen.
Of the Peugeot Hypercar.
He's going to get a lot of understeer this lap. It's going to be very slow. But let's see where he goes this lap. And is he going to box? Go Yushi.
Go Yushi.
Yushi the absolute goat, mate. All right, that's Esteban Ocon. He's seeming to struggle on the medium tyres. And look at that, TXH, he's made his way past Maxi. So he's now up to second. He is now chasing YSI.
Yeah, and that's why so pits. He will take the lead.
Mm-hmm.
But can he bring those mediums to the finish line if he
I don't
wants
think
to?
it's not going to be allowed because he started on the mediums. Oh, and that's a corner cut for YSI. That's a corner cut for YSI.
Ooh.
He's going to have to box again. It's going to be a two-stop from TXA. He started on the mediums, I'm pretty sure. And if he didn't, then that's just a problematic observation from me. But I'm pretty sure it was only Hookadaki who started on the softs, and everyone started on the mediums.
What TXH needs to get as close to YSI as possible and pit alongside with him.
TXH is just going for it. The last lap was a 101.2. And YSI's last lap was a 101.9. So it's a majority, it's a huge sort of majority. Of course, YSI is boxing, right? That's our leader for the race. He's going for a one-stop. That's going to be 10 laps on those soft tyres. So,
no, TXH just to put pedal to the metal here.
TXH into the lead. What's in sector 2? Another thing? I don't know.
Okay.
Usually into the pits after that crash.
Absolutely no front wing, no rear wing.
What's happened to Esteban? Oh, he's coming out the bits. Lots of people going for the pit stops this lap. TXH, not so much. Of course, YSI's only lost about 14 seconds. So he's come out around, what, like 11? He's only come out at actually 11 seconds behind TXH. So that's an interesting one. Now, let's have a look at YSI's little problem from last time round. If I can actually get it up. You know, it's just going to have to be... This is a bit of a problematic thing. Hang on.
Alright.
It's on the stream.
Well, you do that, I'm just gonna...
So here we go.
What? 2.5 seconds behind.
So here we go. This is YSI. And YSI going off the track near the end of the lap. Not great. And we can have a look at Yushi's accident. Going through, and here's Yushi. He's just lost it all the way through the rear. I don't think that's actually intentional, but that just did happen. So that's not great for Yushi.
Yeah, right. But here's YSI, 1.3 seconds just behind the TXH. He's definitely got a big move here.
Forecast. Reina stopped. I know that. I don't know why I put it up. Maxi's dropped significantly behind the front too. And TXH, he's going to probably go for the last 10 laps on the soft tyres. So the last 5 laps are in the soft tyres.
Yep. And here comes YSI making that move.
Yeah, I think he's still...
tight pedal.
Oh, YSI, he does a lot more grip ahead, and he's just ahead. But just edging ahead. Not a huge amount. In fact, no amount. They are a tenth and a half separated. Oh, and that's, yes, as I thought, TXH into the pit.
And that's TXH.
YSI is going to carry on. It's about a 14 seconds, as you know, pit loss for boxing. And TXH into the pits. He's onto the soft tyres. That's his mandatory compound change done for this Grand Prix. He's now going to try and catch up as much as he can to YSI. And he should have at least a few laps of a pace advantage. He's more than McLaren behind him. He's lapped. That's Altus.
Yep. outside.
So he's going to be about 11 seconds behind YSI. I say 12. You know,
12.
brilliant prediction skills, of course. So, here we go. We have YSI RB. And he is, of course, having a lovely lead right now, but that's not exactly going to be all the way through. TXH needs to keep this last stint as clean as he can. Of course, Yushi as well. He's going to have to try and keep his last stint as consistent as he can. He is confirmed pretty much a P5. Everyone else is lapped behind him or is out the race.
Yeah, mostly lap.
Who's that? Esteban Ocon. He's linked to have a little bit of a... I don't know. Anyway, he's close, relatively close to Maxi. I don't know if it's that Maxi's pulling away or if Ocon is just... Or Esteban Ocon is just getting closer, because his last lap was a 101.497 and Maxi's was a 101.8. So it is Esteban Ocon just going and gaining bit by bit. TXH as well, going back to him, he doesn't have the intended effect of that tyre. He's losing about a tenth a sector to YSI. But he's still comfortably in P2. So he's in for a podium, but he's not in for a win, like we thought earlier on.
Yeah, unfortunately not.
We did see some fantastic sort of show of ability, though. Got some very interesting battles going on behind. You've got Yushi still within that sort of pack behind, so he can capitalise off anyone else who makes a mistake. TXH is improving, but not as much as YSI. YSI has gone for it. Absolutely. Have you take a look at YSI's fastest lap as well? 59.805. That's an equivalent of maybe a pole position around this lap in a qualifying session. That is very quick. And TXH has absolutely nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, gone to 15 seconds now.
Yeah. Obviously, YSL was just trying to eke out those medium tyres to how long he needed them to last before he just went onto those softs, and that's really worked for him. Because TXH, who tried to push as much as possible, is not able to do anything. Unless something happens to YSI, but I doubt it.
Yeah. He's just gonna focus on cruising back home. 15 seconds ahead.
Yeah. I mean, YSI is just notoriously well known for an incredible amount of skill. And really just being able to be very consistent and keep within the limits. That's YSI's sort of middle name. You could call it, I don't know his last name, do I? But YSI is just extremely consistent.
Ooh, that's his last name.
That's a corner cut, though.
Yep, a bit of a slowdown.
Is that
Yes,
a bit of a show? Not enough for TXH to, benefit off a win. Nowhere near. But possibly get close, frighten it out, give a little scare, say, I always had you. As he comes to the end of Sector 2, TXH has gained that 3 seconds on YSI.
Yeah, but still that's not going to be enough. YSI now in his penultimate lap.
Of course. It wouldn't even be enough if you gained 3 seconds a lap on YSI.
Yeah.
Even though YSI is on older tyres, it's just not been enough TXH just didn't stick it out long enough because, of course, lap 18 he boxed, and Wyside boxed, I think, lap 16. So unless something terrible happens to Wyside, it's not going to affect anything. So going into the hairpin, it's a very sort of amazing show from Swedish driver Wyside, who's again come back. And
After a few vacations.
can I do the last lap quickly? Can I commentate it? All right. So on to the final lap. Into turn 1. It's going to be into 7th gear, around there, going nice and wide onto the gravel around that corner. It's going to be wide. Doesn't matter though, because he's got enough corner cuts in hand. It's been a brilliant showing. Through Q1, he topped it by about 2 and a bit seconds. It's been an amazing weekend for him. A not really well-known track either. Most leagues don't even race here in Canada. But he's still shown his absolute class and skill. He left Alpine last year after an incredible World Championship. Last year he managed to win 5 races on the bounce. This race in Canada, he came third, nearly got pole, close to it, and it's going to be a first win this season for Wyside RB. He wins the Canadian Grand Prix. And the commanding win at that.
And Wyside back to winning positions there.
Yeah. TXH.
Go Yushi.
Oh, not great. Pull off a maxi move.
He's done it
obviously.
He's done
Maxi not pulling off a maxi.
And
Oh,
Maxi
nearly.
Podium.
No, you're not going to be.
No, wait.
You nearly lost it to Esteban. And go, she.
Nearly.
Oh. Doesn't want to lose that. And there you go. Win for him.
Yep. First win for
Wyside just shows
Miami.
his amazingness there. I mean, it's been his first win.